Yeah, so you can't be creative. Or you can just fucking pull a face.
Alright, guys, we're back. For those of you on Twitch, and Furry, you can join the conversation again. For anybody who's on YouTube, welcome for Nioh. We were just playing Deceit, so we've been here a while.
Okay, so you're talking about one champion's abilities, right? Yes, that is called a easy champion to learn, but the only thing about Master Yi is that you need to know how to auto attack, right? His champion is literally all his attacks, all of his abilities
That's what I was talking about. Okay.
is literally skill locks, right? And he's such a dumb champion.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me put it like this. Are there heroes where, you know, like an item that does cleave around like an area of effect, right?
Cleave? Yeah.
Any item that does cleave. Wait, hold up. Is cleave not different? I mean the thing where it's like it does like an area of effect damage to where you right click someone.
Yeah,
okay. Is there any champion that can use an ability that will like merge with the cleave so that the physical damage that the ability deals will go? Alrighty, there's my point. That's fucking the most blatantly dumb shit ever. Also, you're not allowed.
Well, actually, no, they are. No, I mean, if it's not an auto attack, then no.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like just abilities. So it's like abilities that deal like physical damage, but they can't stack with your own.
My friend's talking about Dota versus League, and I'm very enthralled.
And also, this is what I also fucking hated because this is just really like made me never want to play League. Apparently, people get banned on Hypermorph using strats that people don't like. Simple as that. Because like with a streamer, fucking night read or whatever.
You can hear them now, right?
Because someone was playing Teemo mid and he was roaming with it, and he just lost his shit and he got him fucking banned because he was trying a new method that people really didn't try before. He wasn't ruining.
Wait, Teemo?
He was playing Teemo roaming in and he went to mid or whatever and he said he ruined his lane, blah blah blah. But nonetheless.
Oh no, he's inting. No, I know. You have no idea. Play League of Legends, please do not make that comment. I saw that shit, bro. Dude, he's taking his farm, right? He's taking the XP. He's trying to do a strategy where he goes mid lane because Teemo can literally...
Okay, that's fine. What happens I don't care about. What I do care about is that Riot got themselves involved and banned that fucking person. That's when I get mad at, because...
Yes, because that's called intentionally feeding in a ranked game. It's like high tier challenger, master, grandmaster.
Even in Dota, if someone does this consistently, they will not, like, Valve won't interfere with that person and ban them individually. You should never be afraid to be banned from Dota just because you want to try something fucking random. If you are banned from Dota, you were given several warnings before by an automatic system, and you can easily fucking avoid getting banned if you even try to something there. In League of Legends, you know, apparently Riot can just swoop in whenever the fuck they feel like, and they should ban you.
Yeah, they do Riot ban a lot.
Like, it's literally just banning people that they ban someone because other people don't like them. And if Dota had that same thing, a lot of hiring players would just be fucking off the planet because no one likes Epileptic Kid, no one likes fucking Chappie, and no one's
right. How it goes. So then, exactly, you what's it called? You ban counter picks, right? And if you don't know how to play one champion, if you only know how to play one champion, then you're garbage. Right?
What are you talking about now?
Okay, you're talking about you can ban people that you don't like. Yeah.
No.
People, not champions. Players.
People. You can like Riot will involve themselves in the community way too often to just ban players because they tried to do something new.
If you want to do it new, then do it in a regular game, not a ranked game.
Well, still, okay. The thing is, in Dota, if you do this and you fuck up, you'll probably get reported. But if you get reported, it's an automatic system. The system will not remove you from the fucking game.
He left.
He left. Oh, he's in stream waiting, sir. Just getting moving in.
Yep. I'm killing people right now, but yep.
Just do it while you're killing them. No noob.
What happened, Gachi?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Alright, anyway.
So I'm in League and they put a Discord server link.
Right.
And it was to the voice channel. So, you know, just
anyway, yeah, like, the thing is that in Dota, the automatic system will make sure that if you do that kind of stuff and you do it bad consistently, you'll just put in, like a force.
Okay, so you're saying, hold on.
There's been a huge wave of bans in Furry, but...
You want to play a ranked game, and you want to have an idiot, by the way, he wasn't permabanned. You want to have an idiot just ruining your game, making your laners stronger, and making you lose the game. Huh?
You know, so I have seen some crazy shit in ranked.
I have a comment for the chat. So hold on. They do ban people, both Azzy and in Furry in Dota. It's for repeated ridiculousness or toxicity, which toxicity should not be accepted. That's ridiculous. or blatant account boosting, account buying, smurfing.
Yeah, even here, you'll get banned for boosting.
Yeah, that is just should be in both games.
That is fair, and Dota's doing the same thing, but it's more that I have an issue with people banning people who try to use off-meta strats. I get it's annoying if someone is coming in your rank game and he's doing a retarded fucking strat, but in Dota, if someone does that, within the next 1-2 games, he's going to be in a thing at low priority, which is pretty much just fucking garbage matches, and he has to play through them and win them. And that's make sure that if he does fuck up games, he's going to go there. And if he goes to the next time, he has more matches in low priority. Next time more. Then he's going to get a ban warning for 6 months, and if he still fucks up, his account is fucking banned for 6 months, just gone.
Don't Hey, Crystal, just watch the litany of F-bombs.
Anyways, I gotta go, guys, alright?
Okay.
Alright, I'll play with you guys tomorrow, or I don't know, whenever you guys want to. Just hit me up.
I won't be on tomorrow.
Take care, guys.
See ya.
Yeah. How old is Gotchi, by the way? 18? Oh, I thought 16. She sounds 16, or she sounds 16.
Hey, don't worry, guys. You can still watch me kill people in epic sword battles in Nioh.
Dude, of course I will check your stream out. I'm gonna just laugh at you because I can.
I mean, I guess you can laugh. That's fine. I had to catch up on chat here.
Wait.
Gotcha came to play with us. No, he came and followed, and we need a player, so I was good with it.
Oh wait, okay, maybe I've seen this game before. It's pretty old, right? It's like
It's a couple years, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. I was thinking about playing it, but I heard that the system it had for looting and stuff was insanely tedious and boring.
I mean, that's... I guess my question would be why? We usually are pretty open in the chat to most games. Dota's usually even included. Yeah, okay, that was a little bit problematic, I agree. But in the same token, I suppose, we're getting better pretty fast because we're newer, you know what I mean? So assumably, as time progresses, we'll just be better off facing him, right?
Yo, also, have you been trying about getting Code Vein?
Eventually. As a side note, Azzy, I will note, he was good, obviously. He was better than we were, that's obvious. But he didn't win every game. He lost as a monster before, and he lost as human multiple times. So he might have been the best, but that doesn't mean he's literally... I got lost. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go now. Oh, there we go.
I didn't have much problems.
But, like, we could beat him, so it wasn't unreasonable.
Yeah, no, I felt fine at least. At least if it came down to gunfight or whatever, I could still easily beat him. It was no problem. I didn't really mind, as long as I could at least... yeah,
I minded because multiple times I killed him and he used his fast respawn and was right next to me. And that's more of a game complaint I have than a him complaint.
Yo, Crystal is follow me on Twitch, please, thanks.
If you stream?
I do stream.
You do
he doesn't,
stream.
that's a lie.
I just streamed yesterday, what do you mean that's a lie?
Are you inside my chat, Crystalus?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Hey, Crystal still has followed, my man!
Oh, of course, of course. Also, just as a warning, I'm not sure how much of a fan are you of Souls games, like...
I played Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. I played Bloodborne. I played Sekiro.
Sekiro's fucking golden. Did you play The Surge?
Did I play what?
The Surge.
No. I'm thinking about it.
I highly recommend it above Code Vein. Like the first game was apparently I still think was quite enjoyable, but the second game especially, I think they're very good games. Code Vein though, I played it and I feel like the game is pretty shit. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't advise it just because I feel like the combat is very shit. It doesn't feel very good.
Crystal, why was your name Crystalus YT?
Why my name is Crystalus YT? Oh, because I'm not fucking ever uploading anything on YouTube right now, unless it's like a meme compilation of I don't know fucking Dota. So I just renamed it to Crystalus Dota for when I do actually start streaming someday ever.
Crystalus. So you beat Sekiro?
Yeah, I beat Sekiro. Oh, you can ask.
Did you do well, like death-wise?
I can't really guarantee you. I can say though that I finished the game before it was released.
Wow.
There was a not very right way to get the game. before it was released, like the day before. As he said he would finish the game before me. As he hasn't finished the game at all, and I finished the game like 3-4 times.
As he didn't finish the game?
No, as he started watching Effie because he was too bad at it, and then I
As he bet me I couldn't do the game in under 100 deaths. I did.
I have no clue how many deaths it took me, honestly. I just know that I finished it within like probably 24 hours. Maybe it was 2 days actually. Maybe it was 2 days when I finished it. But it was fine. And then another time I finished it in 1 day. That was the second or third. Yeah.
If you only play Dota, like all your time is like spent gaming, how much better do you think you would be if you play any other game?
Well, I mean, I'd probably be like at 20k hours right now, and since when I'm already pretty fucking high at 10k, so I would probably already be pro. But then again, my sanity would be fucking depleted completely, and that's it.
It's not realistic, I know, but I'm just curious.
No, like, it's for me. It does me. You should still burn out.
I don't think anyone can only play Dota and not play.
People can't trust me. That's fucking like if you're in high rank, people never play any other games. It's insane, especially Russians. Like
Chinese also probably only play.
Probably, yeah. No, but to me, like, you know, a game should always be fun. And if I'm not enjoying Dota, but I want to enjoy something else, which I enjoy more at the time, I'm just gonna fucking put Dota aside. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna play the Surge for like 5 days straight if I feel like it. I mean, 2 days because 5 days is way too long for the game. But
even pro players, like you see on like videos and stuff, I've seen like they play other games. I've seen like EG like they play other games.
yeah, no.
They'll lose their sanity obviously if they only play Dota.
Well, like the thing is also when you go pro, then you're actually you made it pretty much. Once you're pro, once you're gonna always be pro. And then if I, for example, get into a tier 1 team, it's pretty much already GG, and I can play whatever I want and not really care much anymore. I still, of course, look a bit at Dota, of course, but you're kind of there, and then it's a lot easier just.
It's more about making a name for yourself. And stuff.
Exactly, and making a name for yourself, and that's usually why people never play any other games. But if I only play Dota, eventually I'll just start playing so shit because every move I make is completely brainless, and then it's just a waste of my time. And then I just, I play something else to have fun again.
Wow.
Yeah, like honestly.
Right and furry?
I'm sure there's a lot of people, especially in Europe, like players, that like could be as good as like pros that aren't just because they haven't like.
Azzy, what did you skip? Tell me. I gotta know. Tell me.
Like look at Thompson before he joined the OG, honestly. I mean, I guess he was bound to join the team because he was ranked solo.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like again, it's just if I think you're right. If I was able to play so much as I only spent time on Dota, then I'd probably already be pro. But and then again, would that be worth it? I don't think so because I'd fucking lose it, and it's just too boring. I want to play Dota because I enjoy it, not because I have to.
Also, if you like no life Dota without considering your.
You mean the demon?
You're gonna have a worse attitude, and.
Yeah, exactly. Like a lot of the times, unless I'm on a losing streak of 20 games, I'm usually very PMA.
Yo, Azzy, you judged me without even beating the game. No respect, shame.
No, like Azzy sucks ass at like any difficult game, including Dota. Like he made a bet that he would finish Sekiro before me, and then before he even got to the first boss, I already finished the game once. And when he got to the third, I was probably already 3 times through it. So you can't really say much.
You no respect.
I have faith in you that you'll make it in Dota.
No, like a lot of people have a lot of faith in me, and that's why I'm really not worried at all. Like I'm not in school anymore, but I'm really not worried at all that I'm gonna have issues with making it in Dota. I'm very confident that I'm easily good enough.
Fair and furry. I've definitely lived some games vicariously. I've watched some games and not played them. I think Azzy wants into. Is he in the stream waiting?
Yeah, he's waiting.
Azzy, on the other hand, I have
no.
No, like yeah, I mean it is Azzy after all. I know he already got banned once.
Does he actually have 10k hours? Azzy, do you have 10k hours?
Azzy has more than me, I'm pretty sure. And that's why he's so depressed that I'm that much higher than him.
Put him in stream waiting.
What am I doing?
Put him in normal. Put him in stream.
Maybe I don't want him in stream.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm just trying to get it
Azzy's gonna wreck. Azzy's gonna wreck.
I mean, I know you like me more than Azzy. It's fine.
I'm so mad.
Azzy's calling me on Discord, but I don't really care.
Azzy's like.
What's up, Emperor Bison?
Abandoned puppy on the road. Yeah, Crystal, if you like ever find it like doing, like,
Oh no, I hate this thing.
downsides to
It's
it.
more that streaming distracts me from when I used to play Dota. It's like the random for like there's no good fucking reason, but just the random eyes that I know can suddenly be on me annoy me. If it's like spectators in game, I really don't give a shit. But if it's like I'm streaming myself, I just get fucking really annoyed. I can't
Paranoid
focus.
or like for me, the only reason I don't stream more is because like if I wanna like focus on games, it's harder for me to reason that.
Exactly, but that's actually a reason to stream because then you can learn how to stream under pressure. I mean, how to play under pressure.
Yeah.
That's why I should start streaming, but I'm a lazy cunt. And also, I wanted to start streaming, but then it became an issue because now I'm constantly only playing with my team, and it's not great to stream when your team, when you know, you reveal your strats. And I can't find solo queue games anymore, so I can't really consistently stream because it's going to be turning into a fucking just chatting stream. I need to.
Would you prefer high-end more clubs or back to like solo queue again?
Yes, 100%, 100%.
Yeah, I agree with that. I really
It's
want
very-
solo queue back.
It's very cool to play with your team, and it actually, I'm very impressed by how well my team can play. But it's just cancer that you can't play whenever you want, and it's cancer you always have to play with the same people, or you can fucking lose to some fucking miracle liquid set or something.
That was it? Oh, that was easy.
That's my opinion too. Like literally, the most important thing for me is that like two things. First of all, that like any person that's good enough in the game, no matter like connections or anything, can reach rank 1 if they're good enough. And with the current system, that's not possible because there's just 5 stacks all the time. And
Yeah, though
like,
nobody
even
cares
if
that he
you
finished
wanted-
it before you, Azzy. That's not a problem.
And the other thing is like, you should be able to play whenever you want, even at higher, or even, and the queues shouldn't be more, which they are now for solo queue. If you're like 7k plus,
I want to defend
They're
Gachi
really
for a
long.
second. All right, so to answer everything,
I don't like
to defend everything in the chat. Okay, Emperor Bison noted. To defend the chat a little bit. So, Azzy, we're judging you because you didn't finish it, not because of when you didn't finish it. Number 2, I think that which mechanics are fun, totally fine. Don't care which one you say is more fun. It doesn't matter. That's opinion. I think we were more trying to get to the fact that he said the mechanics were more complicated and the skill ceiling was higher in League. That I 100% do not think is opinionated. But again, high skill ceiling does not make a good game necessarily. That is opinionated.
Can you even dodge in League? Like, is there
The paywall I thought was funny, but that's fine. People can like a paywall. I understand.
Literally, one of my favorite mechanics in Dota is being able to dodge so many spells with so many other spells and items.
It's prediction. Like again, it's a lot more complicated because you can't just look at your opponent. You gotta read him. You gotta think. You gotta dodge what you think he's gonna do. And that's what's amazing. That's also the thing. Bushes in League of Legends are fun, but in the end, what is cooler for juking? Trees or bushes? In trees you have 4 options, and bushes you have only 1, and that makes it very lame to juke in, which in my opinion at least.
Yeah, it's because the micro, and yet again, that does not make it a good thing. Skill ceiling is opinionated. You either like one or you don't, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Well, a high one, I mean.
Well, I mean, again, I still feel like, yeah, I mean, I guess you could still say an opinion, but I feel like it's pretty annoying if there's pretty much no way to juke someone in a bush like there is in a tree. Like, there's only one thing the enemy can do, which is run in and out. In Dota, you can run in like 4 different directions, 3 different directions in one tree, and then you're just gonna have to guess which one he's gonna be at. Or you're gonna set...
You can't run in 4 different directions technically because you start at one side and you can only go 2 ways to begin.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean.
Yeah, you got me.
I just want that to be clear.
But you can also just, like, stay in the trees where you run in, so they, start running above you, and then you just run in below again, etc. There's a lot of options.
The fog in the trees is...
I was gonna kick you guys out of chat, but I think everybody's really into your conversation, so it's like I'm not gonna deny people that.
There's like staying, there's moving left, there's moving right, there's cutting one tree and then hiding. That is more than 2 options.
No, I meant with one tree because he started with one tree as an example.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, no, but I mean, just whenever you enter any kind of set of trees, there's so many things you can do to juke someone, and the others are gonna have to predict what you're doing. Sometimes what you're doing, high ranked, you're gonna start being blatantly retarded because who the fuck would do this blatantly retarded thing? I'm gonna think you're smart, so no. Instead, you do something blatantly retarded.
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
gonna follow the smart thing. Slowly,
That's what I
you're running
thought about.
retarded spot, and it's like, what the fuck's going on? And like, fucking, that's how you juke someone in Dota. In those bushes in League,
You have no idea how much I thought of this. Like, I thought of this so much in Dota. Like, you expect someone to do like the good play, and then they do the dumb play, and it's like, oh my god.
And then that becomes a good play, and that's so amazing.
Yeah.
But you know, in League, it's again, you can only run in and out of a bush. There's not really much.
And it's
much
all about
otherwise.
mind games. And even like in a game, like if the game's long enough and you're like training against or see someone in team fights enough, you can kind of feel like how the player plays sometimes. At least that's what I.
Yeah, like this. If you know a player, like there's literally knowing how people play. If you see people use a specific strategy to dodge someone in trees a lot, you can start predicting space on how they play and use deadly correct because they won't know that you know what they know.
Exactly.
Literally.
But then if they know that you know that they know,
Then you just keep going for fucking hours there.
it goes on.
But I mean, it can happen, of course. Like it's the same for me. If I play against any monkey player, usually it ends very, very badly for the monkey player because I know exactly what this man's gonna be thinking. I know almost confidently that if he's even a remotely decent player, he's like top 500, I should say. He's gonna try to cancel his animation from Boundless when I'm playing Amber, and I'm just gonna patiently wait, and I'm gonna patiently wait the second time as well because he's gonna try to cancel again. And I'm just gonna wait till the last fucking second where he actually like there's no chance to cancel it, and then I'll fucking try to dodge it. But I'm gonna be very, very patient with what he's doing. I'm
having an epic samurai duel as you guys are discussing this. It's hilarious.
Do you have time to actually like cast animation is like a bit
you
more
can cancel the cast animation on monkey at any point. But there's usually not a point that people go so far. Like you need to perfect it to actually cancel at that point, which is what I do. And then usually you can always jump on because there's no way you can reliably dodge it. Then it's just a game of chance. But usually, like what people do is usually when it's like 45 degrees, then they'll cancel it because then it's like another 0.1 seconds till it hits the ground. So that's usually you just wait for that. You just wait for that. You first think about how good of a player he is. If he's fucking terrible, you can just dodge it instantly because you're gonna use it anyway. He's fucking stupid. If he's remotely decent, he's gonna try to force your slide of fist before he uses his Q because he knows you're gonna dodge it. And then you just get this clusterfuck of okay, I think he's gonna try to bait me in that many times, and I'm just gonna try to dodge it that many times. And then I mean, if it gets too risky, of course you can always use it. Then it's always a 50-50 in the end. Well, not a 50-50.
That's really important. Like if you master that, which I'm sure you have, like at level 3, you actually kill the monkey every.
Like that was funny. There was a game with Gorg as well. Was it against Gorg? I'm not sure.
I have to catch up on this chat once I speak to this guy.
There was also this game with Monkey where I was playing Amber on the safe lane versus Monkey off lane, and I destroyed the lane just because I knew exactly what the weaknesses and strengths were of that Monkey hero, which is also very fun.
Wait, there was a monkey off against you?
Yeah, like that's funny. People literally. Some people are so scared of a monkey that instead of just banning it first, they'll start deny picking it to me. So there's like level 6 monkeys coming offlane to me against Amber, and he regretted it because I was like 5-0. He did not have a good time.
Yeah, because you play both heroes. Those are like your
exactly. Yeah, there's my two best heroes. Well, Bloodseeker's also actually there. I'm not sure. It's probably one of the top 3, you should say.
Yeah.
But it is funny how you can just understand someone else's mind games completely without even knowing who they are, just because you know the hero so well and you've played it in every situation before.
Are you still going the same build, Echo, Deso, Viags?
No. Like I've learned to look at different perspectives from everyone, and if I sometimes go 3 jump. I skill that I max that first, then I actually go Maelstrom instead of Desolator because I'm against illusions, which I always did actually. Then I actually go I never went primal. What is it? 3 dance distance because I think it's shit.
All right, let me check all this stuff. There's a lot of chat here.
All right, Chrysalis, do you want to continue the conversation?
I don't really mind.
All right, cool.
Alright, you guys can move over. If you decided, yeah, it'd probably be better if you guys move the conversation now anyway, because I feel like we've hit our natural conclusion for benefit for the group. So I'll move you to both.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect. All right. So mechanically, you were saying you like the you don't like the mobility, which I know you don't in furry. I think the mechanics are obviously that's opinionated. I don't think that they're necessarily better or worse. And let's not take too many shots at Gachi. He's allowed to like League, right? What, Azzy?
What?
What do you want?
I don't know. Can you move crystals into?
No. You can dodge crystals by yourself.
No, I want to.
What do you want? You have to tell me. No. We're not playing Dota. I don't want to get into a Dota discussion. And also, funny thing, I think you're both wrong. Or at least you can both be wrong. Under certain circumstances. Like, that can happen. Crystallis is a better player in almost every way. That doesn't mean 100% of his decisions are the best decisions. There could be a better player than Crystallis who disagrees. No. I've already had this discussion at length with, I think, both of you. One of them was through Azzy, granted, but I've had the discussion. Why is that such a low level? But I don't want to have the discussion again. Like, I'm so over it. Like, okay, fine. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Screw it.
Okay, hello. Hello.
Here,
Alright.
here, we've had this discussion before. I think both options are defensible. I do not believe that if you ignore heroes, because obviously certain heroes could make one infinitely better than another. Like, if you were against like another Blink hero who could catch up with you without the extra range, that might be an entirely different story because it would actually get you away from them. But that's not that we're pretending there's no particular matchup important. So my argument is the agility helps you farm faster the camps. So if you're arguing that you farm camps faster with more agility, which is attack speed and damage, even just ignoring the teamfight aspect, the Blink also helps you farm camps faster, which helps you farm faster overall. I think it's the agility because it also affects move speed, and most of the time when you're playing AM, if you're doing jungle to lanes, one Blink gets you everywhere you need to go if you have the proper route. I don't think the extra range gets you to a camp you couldn't have gotten otherwise. If you have the proper route in the jungle, you'll just go to the right camps anyway. Now, other than the counter aspect for other people with Blink daggers and stuff, which is arguable, and I could understand that, I think the agility gives you more farm throughout an entire game's worth, on top of the fact that it actually does make you a better fighter because you get armor, attack speed, and damage as well. What is your counterpoint?
Okay, in first place, on the very macro part, if you do not have the blink range, and you do have agility, with blink range you can instantly jump from one camp to another. Without it, you usually have like a very small amount where you have to walk, and that's like another two hits or whatever. That's a very small thing though, that's not why it's important. The most important thing is that whenever, let's say, the enemy does anything to your base, if you have blink range, you can get to another lane, you can start cutting it, like another tower, 20 times quicker than when you have agility. Agility won't help you move around the map. And with AM,
I'll agree with that, even though it gives you move speed. The move speed is basically nothing, so I'll agree with that.
The move speed you get from the, what is it, 15 agility, right?
Yeah, it's not. It's like 2.
The
2
move
at most.
speed is
2
like
at most.
2. And like, again, the blink range will get you to all those lanes that you have to really quickly push out a lot quicker, which is why it's important. Usually
But you push quicker with the agility too, because you kill the creeps faster.
It's like really negligible.
Well, let's say
you also push the tower faster with the agility.
You will hit the tower faster, true. But then again, the time it takes you from, let's say, to from your jungle to get to the enemy tier 2 will be, you'll get there a lot quicker.
How many seconds are you going to save, do you honestly believe? Because if I'm farming, let's say I'm Radiant, and I'm in the Radiant jungle, right? Farming the, we'll just say the camp right next to the shrine. It would take me, because of cooldown being considered, let's say before you get the cooldown talent, because of course you're going to take the cooldown talent. Before you get the cooldown talent, it's probably going to take me, if the creeps are at the tier 1 for Dire, but it's already down, because we're assuming we're actually after like split pushing, like really, it would probably take, what? 2.5 blinks, which means 3, right?
It's really simple. The blink cast range is around the same. How many blinks? Let's say 2 blinks.
Well, I'm saying the difference between it would be 2 blinks with the cast range, 2.5 at most without it. At most, depending what camp you're at. So if you're a little closer, it wouldn't actually change anything. If you're a little farther, I mean, yeah, it saves you before the cooldown. What is it, 7 seconds?
More than that, because okay, look, if you blink twice, let's say you blink twice with cast range and you blink 3 times without it, that's 1 whole second.
IVT Ninja INTJ is followed. Thank you, my friend. We're talking about Dota, which is the name of this game.
Yo, let Crystal's explain.
The cast range is the same as your move speed. So
How did Absolution end up in this
it's gonna be a
chat?
whole second.
I didn't bring Absolution in the chat on purpose.
Okay. I'm talking about this too. Okay.
Yo, Crystal's.
I was talking to Chrysalis in particular on purpose, because as he wanted me to talk to Chrysalis about
Crystallis
this.
to explain, because he can explain
think
it at once.
Not that this makes you instantly wrong, but I want to hear it from Chrysalis.
I understand what you're thinking about, and it's reasonable what you're saying with ability agility, for sure. It does need to make you hit that crease faster, but then again, the extra second or two it takes you to get to the crease because you win agility, is pretty much not gonna... like, the 15 agility won't give you more damage than those 2 hits will on a creep or a tower or whatever. Plus, again, if you want to move from the map on the YAM, it's going to be very important in a lot of games, start cutting creeps so the enemy can't reach your base. If you have your blink, it's always, no matter if they have blink or not, easier to get away from the enemy, no matter what happens. And let's say, if the enemy is trying to get you, you can even go from one lane to another lane and start cutting that again a lot more safely, because the enemy's like TP to the tower, and you can just blink 2 blinks, you're on the other lane, you cut that wave, then you blink to the trees, then you blink, you go to the base, you blink.
Here's my... I have a question.
More quick.
You don't see a lot of anti-mages at your level, I assume, because anti-mage actually isn't a good hero.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I'm just assuming that because this win rate is actually really poor. When you see anti-mages at your level, do you always see blink cast range?
I think so, yes.
I'm assuming you probably don't even check. I would have figured why bother, but because I'm pretty sure the statistics show you that a good portion of people take it. Not everybody. I'm not saying it's like majority, but I'm sure a majority take the blink cast range. But and I just find personally it makes you less safe, and that I have a complete understanding of. But like the 2 seconds you'll save by the blink time going to like split push. Because I think you can get to camps basically instantly. Like I think that is not going to really save you time going camp to camp, depending which camps you're at. But the split pushing is fair. You will lose time. I would argue that the tower hitting speed would offset the speed it took to get to the lane. Granted, if you don't make it to the tower before there's a response, then there'd be something to be had there, because obviously then it would have been better to blink there earlier and have more time with the wave. But usually I find that when I actually have time to hit a tower, I'm going to hit it so much faster. I know it's just 15, but so much faster and so much harder that I'll down a tower, like, let's just say, I don't know, 6 seconds faster. It did not take me an extra 6 seconds to cover that blink cast range.
It's not 6 seconds, though. Not even close.
If a tower from full, tier 2 tower from full health, you don't think I'm going to save 6 seconds off 15 agility?
I actually think you won't save 6. I think it's too much. Maybe more around 4.
4?
But nonetheless, I think the main thing is, let's say, I think the main thing we disagree on here is how quickly you can actually farm with the agility. Because in my eyes, let's say you get the blink cost range instead. In my eyes, you can just buy another Yasha if it's that important to you, and you can just use that by.
But it's free though. It's like not that it gives you move speed, but it's a free Yasha. You know what I mean? That's the point.
Sure, but
like, let's just pretend it gave you a Yasha. I know it's move speed, but let's pretend the talent was get you a free Yasha or the blink cast range. Which would you take?
I mean, Yasha would move between itself, which would make it definitely better. But it's more that.
But you would take it if it gave you the move speed, obviously, yeah. So
yeah,
my argument is that even though I'm not saying it's 100% the best, obviously, I'm just saying I feel like I have a justification for taking the agility, because I think that the difference in farming speed versus pushing speed is very negligible compared to like other things. Like I think the cast range, the cast cooldown, ridiculous difference. The cooldown reduction on blink, ridiculous difference in your play. If you don't take it, it's gigantic. I think that is less important than like your skill build leveling up and your item build leveling up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I would doubt at my level, or even like Azzy's level, that it's probably gonna like win or lose the game on that. You know what I mean by that? Unless there's counter picks for catching you with like blink daggers coming in with stuns and stuff.
Let me bring in another aspect then. Let's say you do take the blink cost range. It allows you to play a lot more aggressively, a lot more dangerously, of course, because it's super hard to catch you. As you're doing that, it's also going to be easier to start farming enemy jungles and taking away their farm. That's going to lead to them having a lower net worth than you, and you, in the end, getting way higher net worth than the enemy will, meaning you could actually just get more farmed in the compared to the game itself. And then that would mean that, you know, you're going to be, even if you don't get more gold, literally, which I think you do, but if you don't, the enemy will have so much less farm because you took it off and because you can play so much more risky.
The gold disparity is going to be bigger.
The gold disparity, yeah, it's going to be a lot.
Can I ask you a question? Do you have time to test something for me? It's gonna take time though.
I already tested this. I know if you're gonna ask.
I think I'm pretty fucking lazy.
What's the question? What do you think I'm gonna ask you?
You're gonna ask doing a farm simulator with 15 agility and...
No. Well, yes, but not in grand scale. I want to know how fast at that level you kill a creep at level 15 without 15 agility versus with the 15 agility. Same item, same level. How much time you save? I'm sure it's negligible. Like it's not going to be like multiple seconds.
Should I use the dummy target to see how much DPS difference it makes with agility?
Yeah, I think that's easy.
That would help, but what I mean by that is also sometimes if you need one more hit to kill a creep versus not needing one more hit, you save the entire attack swing, right? That's gonna be that's gonna be like the catch there, because you might need an entire other attack, which might take 0.5 seconds, right? Because depending on your attack speed at the time, if it actually saved you 0.5 seconds to take the agility at that stage in the game, which would change as you level up, every camp. You can see why I would think the agility would farm faster in the creep camps. Still no defense for this butt pusher.
I just want to tell you something. I played basically my own custom lobby, normal Dota, just nothing, me alone farming, just to practice farming rotations for carry because I didn't play a lot of carry. And I played anti-mage in I think all of them. And at first I went to Agi. I was trying to get I think 1000 CS in 30 minutes, and I was getting like 900, something like that. And then I went the blink cast range every minute. By the way, I did this challenge like 10 times in a row, and I got my highest with the blink cast range every single game. My highest CS by 30 minutes every single game. I never got it with that, just by the way. And I remember I did it multiple times with both.
Like the thing is, those 2 seconds or 1 second you waste walking to the camp when you blink in,
the swing
they add up.
Well, I was just arguing that you could you don't really lose a second. I was gonna ask you how long.
You might lose like 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes of farming.
Absolutely, you're shit. You shouldn't mix yourself up in the conversation.
Dude.
Chrysalis, what I was gonna say is I wonder, is it possible to blink to each camp without wasting the second? And if you do waste a second, how many seconds? Like, are there some camps you can make it and some camps you can't? Because if there's only one transition you can't make it with the normal blink, you lose, let's say, a second and a half. Do you gain that second and a half back via parting speed from agility? I don't know. I doubt you do, to be honest with you. I doubt you do.
I mean...
I still think that the bigger thing about this entire thing is the split pushing part, because it's such a big part of the hero of anti-mage, because it's gonna pretty much win or lose your game. Agility won't help you split pushing a whole lot. Even though you think it does a lot of damage with tower, sure, I don't think it does that much. Which will mean that if you don't get blink cost range, then the enemy's gonna have an easier time catching you. You're gonna have a harder time cutting the waves, and you'll have an easier time closing game up before
you've convinced me. Not why you think though. I agree.
Why?
Because I also remembered one big thing. You know when you lose the biggest amount of farm? When you go to try camp, and your mid comes in after you and then takes 2 of your camps.
That's always fun, yes.
Yeah, which happens to me all the time. What do I do now when I don't have a TP because I TP'd in the last 30 seconds? At that point, that blink cast range is going to equal a lot more farm, and I had forgotten about that factor.
Yes.
And yes, I'm implying absolution.
I mean, in general...
The number of times absolution comes into the tri-camp when I'm already there astounds me. I lose so much money when he comes in and just takes it.
It's because I play with bad carry players. Well, I just play carry for... I don't trust
But
them.
I'm not a bad carry player and you know it!
I mean, yeah.
Again, no, that is what I also mean. If you... Normally in a game, you'll find places where suddenly it's farmed or you can't get more farm. With the blink cost range, of course you can get...
I agree. You've already persuaded me because I forgot about that factor that sometimes I do end up in a dead area where someone has stolen my farm and now I'm 3 blinks away or something.
And also, you can't act like having the blink cast range isn't going to save you in some games, because it is. It 100% is going to save you.
Well, that's what I said. I said ignore encounters. With counters, it's undefensible to not take blink talent. If you're against like a Quap who's literally trying to get an Orchid and catch you quick, like blink Orchid, you're going to need a blink cast range because she can't catch you if you blink first. You're just going to be too far away.
And for split pushing, like, even if they don't have hero to catch you, But like if they have any stuns, which 90% of players do, then having the blink cast room just means you can leave. You know.
Hey,
that doesn't matter. That doesn't fucking matter. It's more just the mobility it offers you is very annoying for the. You should try to look at it from the enemy team's perspective. Is the enemy team going to be sad? Is the enemy team going to be happy that you took agility? They probably will be, because it's going to be easier to catch you. It's going to be.
I mean, I'll be honest. At my MMR, they're just upset that I'm playing anti-mage and they suffer for that.
Okay, well that's that's fair.
Yeah, you're nearly divine, dude.
My point is just
Alright, I'm gonna agree with Crystallis because he actually craps on you for being divine and craps on Absolution for being divine. He doesn't crap on me usually because we don't talk very often, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm really close to divine. People are still garbage at Dota.
Yes, I know, dude.
So like I hate to say it because I know Crystallis is speaking from a position of basically almost being a pro player, but like honestly, people are still garbage at Dota at my level.
Yeah,
dude, people are garbage at Dota. No matter where you are, I'm also garbage at some games. But even if I now compare people in like 7K, like below 7K, I'm gonna actively say that they're fucking trash. Because to me, compared to what I'm used to in really higher ranks, they are really fucking bad. The skill, like the skill cap, you've seen like the graphs where people have like it's like a curve, where it's like a below. That is so fucking accurate. You have no idea. The amount of the skill gap that is between 1k MMR in any bracket is just mental. Same goes for 8k to 9k, and same goes for 9k to 10k.
You know what's actually interesting to me, Crystallis?
It's smaller things.
I'm in the top like 6% of players as of the last calibration before they decided to change the medals, which shouldn't matter because it's MMR based. I'm like in the top 6% of players at my level, and it's like wow. Because that means that each half of a percent as you go up has to be astronomical in skill.
Dude, the average Vermont Dota is like 2k.
I know, it's crazy! How is everybody at 2k? Afro's at 800.
Okay.
The funniest thing is when I see someone in 2k with like 10,000 matches, and then they talk as if they're like 7k or 8.
I believe the guys that most amount of matches or hours in Dota is like the fucking like Harold, if not lower. There was a really crazy thing about that.
And by the way, I don't know if you guys saw my gestures towards chat.
It is true, yeah, no, the skill gaps in Dota are ridiculous. You can see small details, but those details matter so much in high rank that they become insanely big details. Me buying the wrong starting items can legit just change the entire game. Right? If I fuck up my lane when I shouldn't have, the game is lost and it's honestly entirely on me.
Crystallis, do you ever help, like, Azzy or Absolution get better at the game?
Rarely,
well, he calls me shit most of the time, and
Crystallis,
sometimes
how would you like to make me a notably better player than Absolution?
Okay, now this sounds a little bit rude maybe, but in the end, it's a waste of my time, so I'm not gonna do it. Like, the only people that I've helped like a decent bit were people who actually really wanted to go pro. But nothing came of that anyway, so now I'm kind of just like, yeah, it's just not worth my time. I need to spend my own time on becoming pro myself, not on others trying to help them become pro. Like, I'm good enough to go pro, so I'm confident in. People like BSJ, you know, they've already given up, but I'm still going for it, so I'm gonna not give up and spend my time trying to make others who aren't even immortal.
I wasn't gonna ask for like private tutoring sessions. I was just gonna say that you could stop by the stream sometime and just like heavily criticize me. Just like unload.
I mean,
I like when you heavily criticize Azzy. I changed some ways because of you, Azzy. No.
I'm telling you, don't go completely for that
Wait, Azzy. What did you say? You said don't do it for X reasons. Crystallis says so. You literally cited Crystallis when you told me. Then you said, yeah, but then you said talk to Crystallis. I did. I did what you said.
Okay,
you should be happy. I talked to Crystallis and opened my mind.
By the way,
you believe in the blink range now, right?
I said that. I said I agree.
By the way,
hallelujah, hallelujah.
If I get big, I can coach you for sure. By the way, that's just a quick note. But
yeah,
you know, you'd have to get lucky then, because I'm only gonna coach you if I'm just bored and don't have anything else to do, which is, you know, not always the case.
And I got coaching priority.
Like, no, you don't, Azzy. If you're streaming and I'm like super fucking bored, then I might come to your stream and I just start doing it because why not? But I can't guarantee it unless you pay me anything.
No, I
That's
know, I
kinda
know.
how it works.
I didn't think I was gonna guarantee me anything. I just meant sometime you can drop by and just heavily criticize like Azzy does.
Yeah, I mean, if you're lucky that I conveniently am bored, then probably I'll try to remember it and just hop by a bit.
You also don't have to stay for a whole game. I don't expect you to come in and be like, oh, you have to stay for the entire time. Because it's Tuesdays and Thursdays,
Yeah, no, like,
6
again,
to
I'm not
11
getting
for me.
paid.
I do not expect you to commit, 10 hours of your life.
I'm not getting paid, so I'm not gonna be, I just do whenever the fuck I feel like it. But
That's what I meant. I'm fine. If you just came in for like
Yeah.
10 minutes and was like, hey, I'm here, like, here's my criticism, bye. That'd be cool.
yeah, no, like, but you should be careful. The last time I coached someone, I had like I wrote down a document every time you get wrong in laning. It was like around 3,000 words. for just the first 15 minutes.
Honestly, I like that. I don't like coaches that are like ambitious.
No, like I went ham on every single little macro mistake he made, and it was a lot.
Good. That's really
Feels like
good.
3K.
Though. Like if you actually want to improve, that's what you would want. That's what you
Yeah.
would want.
Can I
Yeah,
get
of
that
course.
document?
Like the best people that coached me were the ones
Azzy,
that really
you still owe me like 100 euros at least. Probably
Not
more,
sure.
but you're not paying me anyway, so I'm not
Do you
gonna,
still-
I'm not
do you
gonna
have it
coach
still?
you for shit. Huh?
Do you even have it still? The
Have
document?
what?
The document.
I'm not sure if which document actually.
The one you just talked about.
I might, hold up.
I'm actually curious. Like,
If you
what
could
you
send
wrote.
it to me, because I want to read it. Actually.
I actually want to read it too, honestly.
Again, I'm not sure if I have it. I'm gonna look for it. But would I?
I remember Christmas when you wanted to pass pencil, and you told me that you would coach me if I bought it for you. And then you just
You'll
bought
like
it
it out.
I think
Yeah.
you got gifted it or something. Oh, wait, did you buy it?
What happened?
I probably got gifted it, honestly,
What?
knowing me.
My NPC just ended the mission on me.
Correct.
I didn't know they could do that. What'd he do?
Time limit, maybe?
No, I think he killed whatever like the mini boss was. Why? That's so annoying. I was in the middle of fighting an enemy and I was about to kill it and he just like ends it. Cool, man.
God
Thanks.
gamer.
God game NPC.
Oh yeah, but my point was like I don't ever plan to be pro. I'm not gonna pretend that I do, but I certainly don't mind getting better at Dota when I play. I take it pretty seriously. So like I'm not the kind of guy who says, it's whatever. You know what I mean? Like if I know something that I could be doing better, I'd do it better.
I got you.
That's why when Azzy was trolling me the other day, I got wicked tilted.
Why did I troll you?
When you and Absolution trolled me as a team.
Chris. I played Morphling, I rushed Aghanim's, he played Touch, I turned into Touch, and I had like 1 second hook, I shit you not, 1 second hook, and I just kept hooking him across the map. It was hilarious.
And
pretty
then
fun.
the what got me, okay, so when I play a support, like I play Pudge roaming, which isn't ideal, but I do it for fun, it wasn't ranked. When I play roaming, or I play hard support, which never happens, I like to buy a lot of wards, buy a lot of sentries. I like to make sure the game is like very well lit for us, because I think that's an incredibly important aspect of Dota that a lot of people we play with who are a little lower than us don't understand, is that sentries are like next to godliness. I mean that too. So I hate when I spend my time trying to de-ward and I finally find an observer ward and my carry like blinks in or jumps in and then steals my observer, the D-ward. Because like literally I'm broke the whole game. I have wards everywhere and the one thing I'm looking forward to is that little tiny gold bump to pay for all the sentries they put down. And I think it was Absolution. You've done it, but Absolution did it. After being hooked a million times, Absolution just jumps in and takes it real quick.
I mean, I'd probably do that too.
Yeah, I done
See,
it too.
if
Like,
Crystal,
carry players is
if
greedy.
Crystal would do it, then I should do it too, because he's good. See?
Well,
Like,
like
greed
the
is
thing
good
is,
in Dota.
like for example, if you look at really high rank games, you'll see them as a good example. Just the supports are heavily blocking the guy that's about to die, so Cork can get the kill.
Of course.
Speaking of rewards, the supports basically what it means to play 5 is that you don't need gold. It's okay if you'd have 0 items.
It happens to me when I'm 4.
It's okay if you did not have any boots.
You shouldn't be
Okay,
playing wards as Photo.
Yeah.
that is kind of true. Well, you can play, but if it's
Like
4,
4 is like a farming position at the moment, you just hit creeps.
4 kinda, not like 4 is
Kinda, not all the time, but kinda. When you
4
can,
heroes can
Four
usually.
takes a bit of space as well.
Yeah,
For,
but 5,
like,
they don't even touch a creep wave.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking divine noobs. 4 is pretty useful. Like, the reason that 4 is because most 4 heroes enjoy having items. They can greatly benefit off those items. Players that are playing 5 don't need any items to be good as heroes. Which is why if you're a 5, you can easily take the ward, and it's honestly not a bad idea. The 5 can suck a dick. That's, you know, you're just a little bitch.
So that's what I
That's
meant.
just how the 5
I'm
is.
not a
And
5
if
getting.
you're 4,
I'm not a 5 getting my stuff stolen. I'm a 4 getting my stuff stolen. It's extra frustrating.
But you
that's
shouldn't
true,
be
though.
watched.
If you're a 5, be honest. If you're a 5, you.
I would be less mad. And it depends who steals it too. So like if my safe lane carry stole it, I'd be more okay with it. Or if they ask, just ask. I actually would say yes. I said that before. It's not that you're taking it, it's that you're assuming it belongs to you and forcing it. If you just said, "Hey, can I have that ward? It's gonna get me my manta." Okay. But you guys just like feel like when I'm a core, I'll take camps. I'm not gonna come and like go out of my way. And that's too, you're missing creeps for it. It's not like it's next to you. You'll use Blink on an anti-mage to go out of your way to take a ward.
It is more than a big camp, by the way.
It is, I know.
Again, like, it's just simply, if the chance is there, you should always give it to the cores. Or I mean, the Vision 4 can have it too, I guess. That's not bad.
What I don't like, it's more of a morale. It's a morale thing. That's what I feel. I feel you have to have teammates who want to play with you. And you have to, like, when you know them. When you know them, it's like, you have to make sure that you're, like, on, like, a good level so everybody wants to help each other out. And the best way to make support to not want to help you is to just steal stuff from them without asking and just assume it's yours.
In solo queue, I'd say it's probably a bad idea, because I've seen people, because of that, literally AFK. Just because they use solo wars.
That's NA though, that's NA.
No, that happens in like,
I haven't experienced that often actually.
dude, if people are toxic with you, they'll find any excuse to feed or AFK.
That's true, they will. I've never fed...
I'm just saying that is one of the excuses that people will find. For sure, in any region.
So the only time I've never...
Also, you have to understand,
Go ahead. You said you have to understand what?
I said you have to understand, I play on both NA and EU, I don't only play.
Yeah. What gets me, I guess, is like, I don't like rudeness, I suppose.
No, I was gonna say what you mean.
Oh, and oftentimes my core is also bad, so like, I'll be playing, I'm just being real. I'll be playing Ricky, and we'll have a rando core, who is like a Naga at 20 minutes and has Wraithband stick. And I'm like...
No, you're right.
And I'm like...
It also depends on the hero, of course.
Yeah, that's why I said Naga, in particular.
Mm.
And I'm like, you know, she's not doing anything, she's not helpful, she's died 4 times. I'm playing Ricky, and I'm like 8-0, somehow. Somehow things have worked for me. And I'm the scariest person on the team somehow because, like, mid is actually, like, getting stuck. They're moving on mid a lot. And then they come and steal my ward. And it's like, honestly, you think that your farm in this moment matters more than mine? It doesn't. You're useless.
Honestly, if you're playing Naga and you spent your time, no, if you're playing Naga and you spend your time trying to get a fucking observer ward, you probably already lost more gold.
Yeah, you're playing wrong.
Like, you've already not doing the right thing. It's more if you're playing, you know, let's say how like Amber really enjoys a small boost in net worth. Same with other more active, maybe how it's like Spectre that don't farm quick before their radiance. They really value those observer wards. There's a lot of gold, honestly. But then again, I mean, it's also true. It's a bit about rudeness because I do a lot as well. There's a lot of times when I just to fuck with my 5, I just jump in and I just fucking take his ward when he's about to hit it. It's pretty funny. It's a big move, it's funny. But no, you're right. It is yeah.
It's just oh my god, there's 2 of them. I'm doomed. I'm so dead.
The way I see it is like, if you're a position 5, like, you're not gonna win the game by having more items to carry.
Like, a position 5 is a little bitch boy. There's nothing more to it. But
He runs around his little brown boots at 30 minutes and every few months.
I'll just say you underestimate crap MMR.
I mean, honestly,
in crap MMR, everybody can farm.
in lower MMR, I think 5 anything under 6-7 really.
Definitely. You heard that, Afro? Just gotta keep farming.
oh man, it would be fun if you actually got out to play some more decent Dota.
What's your rank?
He dropped the lowest 8k.
Okay, pretty much to explain it. Before calibration happened, I was top 4.
I don't actually care where you were. I just want to know where you are now. Rank-wise,
I'm
not
150
MMR.
right now. I'm 150.
Immortal 150, which region?
EU, of course.
The best region.
It's the best region, highest region as well.
What would you say your rank is in NA?
Oh, and NA, it's still gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be like top 100, top 70, maybe even more.
It's gonna be between 50 and 60, something like that.
But then still, if I played in NA, I would already be top 10. Because only the top 10 players in NA are somewhat competent.
Like,
so.
rank 100, rank 100, and NA is 70 something.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like 120 or something.
Okay, well, I'm 7.8 MMR, so that's kind of a...
You're like top 60, something like that.
Yeah, but again, only like the top 20 players in NA are even remotely competent as players. The rest is really pretty...
I guess I'm not remotely competent.
Well, well, as long as you play in NA, that
I'm not
never
remotely
happens.
competent either.
Like again, it's just if I have NA players in my EU pubs, everyone notices and everyone fucking hates it because everyone very clearly sees that NA players are just that much worse. NA players are even complain that EU pubs were too tryhard. I didn't like them.
Dude, NA players are very tryhard. I don't know how.
So that explains the issue. Because NA players usually aren't that great. There's of course a couple gems in there, as well, but the majority is just remarkably shit. If you want to get better at Dota, I definitely recommend EU pubs.
Yo, I'm so mad right now.
I wish I had things to play on EU, honestly. I probably just play EU if that's good enough thing. Like, I can play, I don't play core.
I can't win.
I play support only on EU.
Yeah, so much to know.
Don't forget that if you're bored and you want to...
I hate these enemies.
I'll take coaching from you.
I'm not coaching.
All right,
I'll let you pay.
we've exhausted our
Yeah,
Dota,
I
guys.
said-
Oh, I
I
didn't.
said if you want money. I didn't say...
I missed all the deaths. That sucks.
I mean, I think your
All right,
coaching is worth
bye.
Oh, bye.
I gotta focus. These guys are mad distracting now. I missed 2 deaths because I'm bad. Also, I have caps lock on, quite obviously. I do not think I'm gonna be doing this mission, by the way. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my thing. I would grab it physically, but I'll probably just die. So I got another summons candle recently anyway. I can't. I'm so bad against those enemies. On top of the fact that I'm just so bad at fighting them, and there's 2 of them, and I hate that. Like, I felt more comfortable fighting 2 enemies in a lot of other games that I played. I don't know why. Nioh, it feels bad. Unless they're humans. Even then, it feels kind of bad. It almost feels like it kind of punishes you, because your defense is broken so easily. So I'm going to do the main mission. I also... I said this before, but like my biggest complaint too is that enemies raise in level. That same enemy from a lot of missions ago would be easy. I'd kill him in like 6 hits, and I don't like that. Just make a new enemy. Like, it feels lazy to me. Personally. Sometimes they do a little bit different, like with a darker theme, which I do like. That's better, but like, I don't know. Just have different enemies. I know Bergie always tries to defend it. He's like, oh, you know, this or that, but it's like, I just think it's lazy. Oh, the cinema scene we missed last time, because I forgot to say I caught up from the last time. It was easy to catch up. It actually saved my checkpoint. Was that I didn't kill the guy and I spared his life and he was grateful and all that. I saw like a memory or something. It wasn't really important. And then it was the main guy asked for a bunch of corpses. The main villain, Kelly, asked for a bunch of corpses from his little, you know, general, and then raised this thing from the corpses in the battlefield. So it looks like Kelly's big plan was to get all these soldiers here and then utilize their bodies to make a big monster. So far, anyway. Easy. I see. Where's this fool summoning people from? He's not staggerable. I'm gonna die because I can't stagger him. No stance is the option here then. That was actually better. No, it's yellow. I don't really want yellow armor. Problems. Jeez. No thanks. Oh my god, the damage! No! So stupid. The worst part is, I'm gonna get screwed now because... It's kind of hard to fight back there. I have to use Summer Candle. Okay, good thing I used Summer Scandal. Like, I actually like this game less as I play, I'll be honest. I liked it a lot when I started. Then it was kind of, and then I tried to get used to it. And, like, it's just because I hate how much damage everything does. It feels almost as punishing as Sekiro does with health. Which isn't a good thing. Waste all my elixirs, cool. Guess I got some back. Oh, I'm also annoyed because, wasn't a fan of, all those summonables. Do I have to talk to you again? Oh, it's gone. Good. Do I feel bad? Not really. That was a pain, but I got him. Take this, jerk. That did not work. That was rough. I could jump down there, which would be fine. I'll probably end up over there no matter what I do. Let's drop those summons. Cool. Not that one. That's nice. There's Kodama over there. This is like a really rough map to explore, let me tell you. That was rough. It did not want to go down without a fight there. I had to top off. I hate it, but I have to. Brought him down. That was rough. Oh my gosh. I think I have to maybe heal. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. That's good. I'm getting some armor, so that's always nice. A little bit more resilient to some of this damage. I'm upset there's another yokai up here. There's like no checkpoints I found. Makes them cheaper. Oh, I see. Oh, that's so good. I might be able to do that. I'd rather risk it because I don't want to fight these things. If I can avoid these enemies, it's just better. Ow. Give me some sort of buff. I can't tell what it does, though. Oh, well. Nope. Run until he forgets about me. He saw me! No! Dang it. I did so much work. I hope that... That didn't work. I'm probably inaccurate with my death count anyway. It's probably 1 or 2 off at this point. I really hope that... I have to use my thing. I can't risk my... thing, and I also can level up, so... Alright, good. They're already purged. That's awesome. This map isn't even that, like, lame by any means. It's just hard. It's hard to, it's like, to go around and do what you want to do. But at least whenever you kill one of... I knew that was down there. I 100% deserve that. That's the Emerita one, I believe, so it's kind of a big deal. Cut him up, good. Down you go, big boy. Got an elixir, so that's nice. This area actually looks pretty empty over here. I'm sure it isn't, but it looks it. Go on, little one. Nice. That was tough. I assume he doesn't come back, just I would figure. I hope. There doesn't seem to be any shrines around, which is sad. You'd figure that thing would be dying, you know? All the damage it's sustaining. I do not want to fight this guy again. But I think I have to get by easily. Because I want to get over there too. That's what the crystal is, and I'm sure I could go wide, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I got really risky there. I might go back. I might drop back down for safety here. Those stand the fire? Okay. Interesting to say the least. You know, Kyrom doesn't really stop me much at all anymore, I don't think. That's like a big bonus. I'm sure it does, but like, technically. There's not that many enemies that would be around here. I think going to the shrine is smart. Actually, I kind of disagree with myself now. The reason why is I think there's something I missed on the other side, and I kind of want to explore it now. I know it seems risky, because, like, why mess up a good thing, but I won't get a second chance. Plus, there should be literally no enemies. I'm just curious because I went over here and I stopped because I was nervous. Yay, Alakadama. Hooray! Alright, I don't know, I think I did everything I needed to do. I found out that I can, in fact, connect the two places. I don't have to, like, go nuts. Which is really all I wanted. So I'll rest at the shrine and then go take an attempt at that crystal. I'll rest first, because there's not really that many other enemies around that area. So I should be good. Plus, I got 124,000, which I think is enough for a level. Maybe I'm wrong. I really don't remember very well how much it costs to level. But... oh, sorry, I have 424,000. I am loaded. I was looking at my money. Now, a lot of my armor should be able to kick in. There's a lot of it required, that extra point. Uncommon Attic Collector. That's what I've been waiting for. Good. I can change my settings then to not pick up yellow. What's up, Egghead Happy Gamer? Just letting this big boy have it, you know? Darn. I had some trouble, but I've already done the 3 crystals, and that seemed to be the most troublesome for me. I don't know if the mission's almost over, I wouldn't know. I have no way of knowing that, but... Darn. Aim the damn thing. I think it must almost be over just because I already got the spirits and stuff. The crystals and saved everybody, you know. I would just figure, naturally. I gotta go to my mage friend, I guess. It would be easier to go this way, I believe. I'm actually not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing. It's highlighting the monster, but I thought he said something about the mage doing something, so... Oh, I can go down there. Okay. I hadn't looked down. I have no idea how to fight this thing as of this moment. All I know is it doesn't seem to help when I do the whole... What's our chance? I don't... He's way up there, so what, I'm supposed to run up? That's too high for me. I don't get it. And that's mad annoying, too. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get up there, but I'm trying. Okay. I can't even be bad, because I had no idea how to do that fight the first time. Well, I am allergic to annoying boss fights after a hard level. Let me tell you that. You have to use another stupid... Oh yeah, I did. Level me up. I can actually check. Does any equipment need higher stuff? No, actually. Okay. I think some more damage would be fine. That was a long one, Azzy. We really got into it, huh? Oh, yeah, I am. You're right. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It really doesn't matter. Cool. That definitely felt fair. Let me tell you. He steps on you, and you're supposed to hit him in the feet. To my understanding, I don't think you have an option. I think you have to, because you can't kill him otherwise. Yeah, I actually think it is in a way. Mechanically, no. It doesn't make you do the same stuff Sekiro does. So, like, I don't have to, like, time the crazy blocks and everything. In that sense, it's not as hard. I'm not even sure how to beat this boss now. I don't think I can do any damage the way I'm doing it now. I want to see what he does. Like, did they just expect that I would be able to down him? It's kind of annoying. I don't really do any damage here. Oh. Your ugly hand down again. Oh, yeah, easy. Put your dang hand down. I had to get at the real you. I had to fully heal just for safety. Are you being sarcastic, Azzy? I'm not a huge fan of sarcasm, but sometimes it's deserved, so I'll take it if I have to. It's important, in my opinion. That's the point. I want to form a community of people that I can play with and we can all have a good time. Don't step on me. Ugh. Use your right hands. Your right hands. Dunzo! I appreciate you, Azzy. I'm glad you're part of the community. Die! Ha 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 ha! Give me all that Amrita. Right? Might as well have said Fos Roda. I mean, that's what he did. I actually did not get that much Amrita for that boss fight, but that's okay. Please don't bug out on me like you did before. I don't want to fight this boss again.
万人の国にはどんな刀があるの？またどうぞ。
Just checking my equipment. That's a really strong weapon. So is that. That would help a lot in my boss fight. Cool. Feel much stronger. That's nice. Alright, I've gone pretty far over, but I'm happy that I at least got to like make sure my equipment was set for next time because it's kind of important. Still missing a Kodama there. Oh. Anyway, I should save. I'll be much stronger next time. I didn't really mess with the armor as much, but all my weapons got better basically. So anything I hit will crumble before me, I hope. It should help me with that mission that I was having trouble with the stupid gargoyles. I can't guarantee that I'll win just because of that, but it will definitely be progress because I've raised my stats, leveling up, health, and all that damage, and the weapon separately has also gotten stronger. So we'll see if anybody's playing Nioh. It's not that popular right now on broadcast, so I usually only see a couple people playing it. Sure, that's a good one. We're gonna raid Shaktories. That's the best I would be able to pronounce that. They're currently playing as well. Judging by the weapon level, they're before me in the game. But they're also doing a lot better, like a lot more stuff that I aren't. I'm just seeing them forging right now. It's like, I've never done that the whole game. Looks like they have quite a few active viewers, so we're not really helping someone small, but still doesn't hurt, right? I'll be back this Sunday, and it's sad because it's a really good game. I know, yeah, not enough people play it. It took me a second to catch up. It is sad. I'm enjoying it. Nioh 2's around the corner too, so that'll probably help, right? I thought that people were Nioh 2 was coming anyway. So I'll be back this Sunday. I actually don't even know what I'm playing. I haven't really decided. It's somewhere between playing Nioh again, since I got a lot less time with it, or continuing Borderlands. It might be a mixture thereof, depending on how many people are around. Like if no one's around, I might play Nioh, but like maybe someone will hop on for Borderlands as time progresses, or vice versa. We'll figure it out. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.